Holy mother of God.
Now, anybody that follows
Have you guys watched this video? This is Michael Wagner at the Solana Breakpoint conference, kind of revealing a whole bunch of stuff. You know, stuff that the team knew about for a long time, stuff that some of the community members knew about, some of the peripheral people, but a lot of people are just finding out about all of this stuff right now. This is a whole bunch of new stuff, right? And in the next 20 minutes, join me as I go through the majority of this stuff. This will take like multiple videos to try and cover. So this is the Michael Wagner conference that he just did. It's a video on the Solana YouTube channel. It is actually about 24 minutes. About 10 minutes or so is footage of gameplay development. And then the rest of the time, he talks to us about the process of Star Atlas and what's happening and like an up-to-date on Star Atlas. So I'm going to kind of split it up into the little areas that I think are worth covering at the moment. And I might leave him chatting in the background. But he talks a little bit about the Golden Era and Sage. So just so you know, Scream has now kind of turned into Sage, if I have that correct. And there is a whole bunch of stuff that they're going to talk about. So the Golden Era specifically is game architecture. This is like looking at Scream first and not really the UE5 showroom. Real-time strategy, isometric top-down view, so it's like top-down. We've seen some of the pictures already, right? In-browser, immersive WebGL, cartographer theme, predominantly on-chain architecture. And then the gameplay mechanics, that's the game architecture, the gameplay mechanics. I know it's a bit small, sorry, I've got some pictures, we'll zoom in soon, don't worry. Star-based construction, territory expansion, resource extraction, and single-instance global PvP. Now, I would really recommend you go and watch this entire video because like this is like a screenshot of what looks to be like actual in-game footage. I'm really hoping this is actual in-game footage and not concept art. I need to clarify this. So, let's break this down, shall we? There is a whole bunch of stuff that they did reveal here. Let's watch a few videos which are already online. I'm going to watch them with you and give you my commentary at the same time. So this is the content pipeline, excuse me. The music, still pretty good. Here, I've heard it so many times, it's still pretty good. So I'm going to put this as a bit lower, as in 0.75. So this is them using UE5 to show you how easy it is for them to change things. This is like a planet planet creating thing. And this is looking at all the different aspects in the actual UE5 gameplay. This is when you're going to be racing in like a separate. This is damn multiplayer. Look at this, so cool. Now I might pause it here and there, but you can see in the background here, those are actually cars. So this is probably like in the UE5 demo area where you can see they're just playing around with all of these stuff. Now imagine if all of these guys, now this is what people are really excited for. Look at the detail in this Tigu. Look at the detail, guys. It's incredible. I'm blown away by and I don't know what that action was. Actually, they're just looking at all the different types of hair that they can generate. You know, oysters in the air, coloring them, all of these different kinds of customizations, really, and just the palette. Look at the detail on some of these and the lighting. This, do you remember, guys? We saw this ages ago. This is what it's going to be like. It actually looks like it's in a Tufa ship, right? It looks like it's in a Tufa ship. We don't know what these aliens are. We saw them ages ago. We don't know where they came from, who they are. Don't know if they're like the Tufa, if they're like little Tufa aliens that live in Tufa and then they animate the rocks themselves. No idea. If you know, let me know down in the comments, right? Let's keep going. Now, this is pretty cool. They made something kind of looks like, on the light, it looks like it's shining on the actual skin. This video we've seen already before. This is the Ogrica Thripid. We've seen this kind of montage, so we can skip this at the moment. This we haven't seen. This is, I think, a PSX6, if I have it right. I'm not sure what that one is. Maybe it's a PSX6? Actually, I'm not sure. What ship is this? Guys, what ship is this? No. you know. It's the Opal Jet, baby. And this is the Lobby. I got it wrong the last time. I know you guys know. And then this is them showing some dev work of what it's going to be like opening and closing. This is where it starts getting serious, where they actually put in a whole bunch of animations. That's the opening right there. You see that? How cool was that? And this is how it looks like inside a ship right now. And of course, we have the Floyd liner, where people can go and start riding and start flying. And then, this is where it starts getting a bit more interesting, right? This is where they start showing a bit more of the actual space gameplay. I hadn't seen this before. This looks like an Ogrica ship. It does look like an Ogrica ship. This is like a missile coming like... oh man, this is like the landing gear of some of the Pierce ships, it looks like. It definitely looks like a Pierce ship. This, I think, we've actually seen before, being honest. I think we've seen that, just not from this angle. I love the way this chair comes out. This is a pack light. You can already see, and they're just walking around it. But where is it? Is it in the showroom module? I don't think so. It looks like it's somewhere else. And did you see those missiles on the side? This is you walking throughout the entire pack light. It's like they've done all the textures. Finally, we've got jumping animations that are good and walking animations. This is the racetrack, guys. This is the damn racetrack coming. Look at it on the left. Look how clean and smooth it looks. Oh my god. Of course, someone going towards the pack light. Very good. Crouching. We hadn't got crouching. Now, this is the interface. It's the interface of when you're going to be flying. I know I'm just calling these out as it happens, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can like pause, dissect, and talk about. There's a whole bunch of stuff, right? Now, what I see here is the Uster already being animated, which is great. We've got a second animation for the loading and even racing. Look at the drift on this. This would be amazing when it's multiplayer kind of racing. And imagine if there's like things all across. This would look amazing. You can just tell I'm like, when I see this, I'm like, holy shit, guys, it's happening. It's happening. Of course, this is the racetrack, the airfield racetrack. And then this is them kind of showing you that you can easily explore some of the planets that they've already built. And you can go all the way to the top of the planet, and then you can spawn right at the bottom. And you can look at it right up there. So it's actually there. It's actually there, right? And then this is going to be some shooting. You can see that's the missile, the test missiles. And they're just kind of demoing some shooting. This is where the dogfighting comes in, guys. Look at the dogfighting. That's the Tufa right there. So this right here. This is resource and loot collecting. People haven't realized this yet, but this is the resource collecting. I'm going to rewind just a little bit so you can see. It's like you stand there. Here it is. You stand there, and then you kind of pull the things towards you. You see? See? Did you see that? More dogfighting, which is awesome. That looks like a PS... oh, next thing. On the right-hand side, we hadn't seen this before. You see this? The target status. What are you actually targeting at the moment? It's a PSX4. So when you target something, you should be able to know what it is, right? There's so much more to see here. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Of course, it gets closer and closer to you. Now this, I showed my girlfriend this and she said, yeah, this looks cool. You can look at all the nebula and like going in space. Don't know why they were so going crazy about it, but this is what are cool. You can go in and out of asteroids, even hide behind them if you want. Kind of use your third-person view to look around it. This would be awesome. This is where a Tufa would be lying in wait to attack you when you come, right? And he's having a dogfight already because you can see on the bottom here, there's a little red, a little dot. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first video. Now the next video I want to show you before we dissect all of the stuff from the breakpoints. This is the Calico Medtech. Now I'm very happy that I already own one of these Calico Medtechs because it was on sale. I know everything's on sale now. I do own one of these, but I'm super happy to see it in UE5 because we saw the PSX4 in UE5. Now we get to see it in the Calico Medtech, and man, does it look beautiful! It looks so sleek. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, guys. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Am I hyping it too much? Am I hyping it too much? Maybe. Maybe. I just want to watch this in like 21K. If it even loads. Oh. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at sleekness.
The greatest intersection of these spaces.
Sleek as hell.
Open up the final frontier, the intergalactic frontier.
Now, this is what I'm hoping to do. When I am able to do reviews, I have something like this going that I can talk over. You know, I'll be talking for 2 minutes, whatever, and then I'll be able to give you stats of the ship, give you like comparisons between other ships. What are the fuel? How many crew does it have? What's its capabilities? What job are you going to do? This is what I want to do it over. This looks amazing. Now, do you own a Calico Medtech? This shouldn't tell you if you should own one or not, right? You should just, if you're interested in the medical side, because I'm a nurse, I'm interested in helping people and like making content, maybe go out on a rescue, that sort of stuff. Oh man, so I'm going to leave it there. You can go ahead and watch all those videos yourself. I just wanted to give you my own reaction when I first watched it. So, first thing I want to talk about. This is going to be the map that we're going to be flying around in, right? You see this giant structure? Shout out to Aephian for this image here. They're saying this is what we're going to be building towards. This is what we, or you and me, in our guild, however, I don't actually know who's going to be building it, but we are going to be building towards it. Okay? Now, there's a little section right in the bottom left. I don't know if you can see. That's the damn showroom. That's the showroom that we see now. Most of the videos that we've seen are in the showroom over there. This is the entire rest of the map that we're going to be building towards. Okay, you have to build this to probably jump to hyperspace or get out of the showroom, out of mud territory, into like Oyster space or into Oni space, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Huge, huge, huge. Now, the thing is, what are all these other things actually going to be for? If you're only using the showroom to load your ships and do your commerce, and you only use the stargates to go and travel to where you're going to go, what is all this other stuff? What are they for? We don't know yet. There might be like a job center, a trade center. There might be a market center, like other centers, you know, like a PvP center, or other items that you might be able to do. But I don't really see where all of these stuff are coming for. Yeah, this is concept art for now. This is only concept art. This is nowhere near complete. They've only done like half the showroom right now. They're only on R2 of the showroom. Let's move on to the next image I wanted to show you guys. So the way it's working at the moment is the UE5 is going to be split up into lots and lots of different phases, right? We are currently in the pre-season, okay? There's going to be pre-season, season 0, which is like when it actually first starts. And then we'll have season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it goes up to 8. So in pre-season, let's look at where we are right now and what's going to be happening. So apologies for the the bad quality, because this is the only way I could get it. In the preseason, for the showroom, we're going to have flight and race. We've kind of already seen that being developed right now, right? Multiplayer instances. This is where decks can meet each other. PvE fights and looting. We've already seen looting, the video just right now that we saw. And we've also seen PvE fights, which are going to be you against a Tufa or a Medtech or whatever. And then phase-to-phase progression until season 0. Like, we don't know what the phases are going to be. I think I did see actually something here. Yes, these are the phases. So showroom pre-release season, which is in this one only. Okay, first is the showroom environment, release 1. Release 2 is flight and race, which should be coming up soon. They're thinking by the end of the year, maybe Q1. Release 3 will be crafting, building materials, and ship cargo and hauling. And season 4, release 4 in pre-season will be an ecos attack and looting and skins. So you can see they're trying to phase all of these out in little different sections. Let's go ahead to not even pre-season. Let's look at season 0. What's coming in season 0? This is after pre-season, right? After these 4 items. It's going to be season 0, combat racing, racing career, fighting career, and then of course Sage. Sage, I think, is the new replacement for Scream, if I understand that right. I forget what it's called. Let's move over to season 1. Season 1, now we have space mining career, you have crew, Oni central station, but not the mud central station, because we already have that, right? That's what we have now. And then we'll have the space habitats. So not entirely sure what the space habitats are. We haven't heard of them before. Maybe places, maybe it might be, this is where like the land selling might be coming in, I think. Because they might need that to fund the rest of the thing. We'll see. Because by the time they get to season 1, they've probably burned through a whole lot of cash, right? Season 2. Game hunting. This is where you can see here, they've already started creating the little animal that we saw, right? There's going to be FPS combat, because we have seen some gameplay already. We already know of a gun that we've seen, And then there's going to be, we've already seen them hold, in the first person view, holding their hands like this. So they're already planning this. So that's the FPS combat, and then a game hunter career. I don't know if that's actually going to be animal skins, right? Maybe this is what they're going to be using to do skins in the game for ships. It doesn't make any sense for them to do that. And we hadn't heard anything at all about game hunting. So I don't know where it's coming from. Don't know where it's coming from. Maybe this is what the weird alien is as well. You know, like maybe alien horde coming at you. We don't know. And then, of course, mounting. This came out of nowhere. Mounting in games means that, you know, if you want to go somewhere quicker, usually there is a mount. Sometimes a horse or a dragon or like a cloud or something, kind of a tool to get you from A to B at a much quicker pace. Usually, of course, you have to earn it through going through some kind of loop, some kind of quest, or you just have a lot of money and you buy it. But that's mounts, right? Mounts are generally kind of sought after because, you know, when you ride it, you look very prestigious, right? Like I said, this came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Where the hell did mounts come from? Now, let's go into Season 3. Bounty hunting. So think of this. We've already got the racing career. We've got the fighting career. We've got the cargo career, which is the space miner career. Now we have bounty hunting. And I'm sure the guys at the Bounty Hunter Bar are going to be super happy. And then we have the Oyster Central Station. There is so much planned here that it's actually crazy. Like, you have to break it all up, right? And that's what they're doing. Season 4, guys, there's a huge more. Stay with me here. Season 4, smuggle and freighting. So this is the smuggling and freight careers, as well as player space station creation. So you'll be able to create your own space station. Now, Season 4 is where those space station NFTs are going to come in. So expect in Season 3, at the end of Season 3, for the space stations to start trading tremendously. You know, high volumes. I'm not saying they might be worth a lot, but there'll be high volumes in it. Let's go ahead and look at Season 5. What's coming in Season 5? Land mining and crafting. This is where mining outposts come in, manufacturing career comes in, and the Mud Central Space Station. So far we have the showroom, which is in the Mud Central Space Station. I think this entire thing is the Mud Central Space Station, right? And we've already heard of this before. Yeah, so let's go back. Mud Central Space Station, that's going to happen. Let's go to Season 6, Exploration and Transport. Exploration and transport and passenger transport. This is where all the different what do you call it? Like the Thimble Lobby. The Thimble Lobby is a transport vehicle, just like the Rainbow Ohm is a freight, and I think the Rainbow the Cheeser Fighter, the Ohm is a transport, and the Arc is a freight. If I have that right, do I have that right? Oh, I own Rainbow Series. I should know this. And then, of course, the RTS Real-Time Strategy Fleet and Crew Command. This will be immense, right? You'll have your entire DAC in one capital or commander class ship. And then, of course, you have homeworld planets. We don't know where homeworld planets are going to entail. I assume they're going to be like planets specific for Oyster, Mud, all of this sort of stuff. Or they could be your own planets, right? We don't know. This is well into the future. This is like 3 years from now, 4 years from now, at a minimum, right? Now, Season 7, Repair and Salvage. Repair and Salvage career. All ship flights ready. This is going to take a long time, right? A long time. So, repair, salvage. So, this seems like these ships will have the least utility for the longest amount of time. And all ships are going to be ready at this time. So, right now, all your R8s and like the small, I think the R6 as well. Oh no, the R8 is a refuel, but the repair is the R6 if I have that right. And there is a new ship that's coming up very soon. It's a salvaging ship, but like this says, it's going to be in Season 7, which is going to be 3-4 years away, right? So you got to time it right. Are you going to buy this now and use it for what? Nothing, for 6 seasons. All ships will be flight ready then. Let's move on to number 8, which is the last. Rescue and refuel and politics. Holy crap. So my ships are going to be useless for a very long time. Unfortunately, I have rescue ships because I'm a damn nurse and I wanted to help people. Refueler ships are 8. They're going to be... Well, it's not that they won't have a lot of utility at the moment. I don't have enough information to say that. I think that they're planning for utility for the refueling ships in Season 8. That's not anytime soon. So I guess, I don't know, we might see some selling on the market of these items. We don't know yet. And then They're saying it's going to be full decentralized, fully decentralized. Little typo there. This is decentralization is like a meter. You don't go from 1 to 0. I don't know how they want to achieve fully decentralization. We got to wait and see. I don't know about that. And then they say at the end of season 8 is Star Atlas version 1. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. There is so much to cover here. I don't even know what to say because there's so much. I'm going to zoom out so you can see. Man, look at this. Lots of stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to end it. It's been 20 minutes already. I want to end it. Have you read the Star Atlas comic? I haven't read it myself. I'm going to go and read it right now. Remember, try and get... you have to collect all 18 of the covers, I believe, to unlock the cipher. I haven't read this comic, so I don't know if there's going to be a little kind of Easter egg somewhere in here. I've already interviewed Tim McBurney. Go ahead and see that interview, see his inspiration for the Star Atlas. But it seems like it's good. It seems like the actual drawing and the coloring is well done. Is very well done. Now go ahead and give him some feedback for this. I'm going to go ahead and read this, tweet at him, and thank him very much. That's it for now, guys. There's so much to cover. Like, look at this, and then the Calico Medtech video, and then you can watch this many times to try and get everything that we missed. Look at the mist in this. Did you see the right side? That's the field. They must have a field coming out. So this must be like a PvE field, right? So good. So good. And I would really recommend you go ahead and watch this entire video because he talks a lot more about what he's doing.
Well, today we are revealing for the first time that we have an entirely new roadmap in store, and in Star Atlas, you'll be that you're going to be working on, driven, and noble to redeem.
Yep. That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Now, I'm actually going away again. So the next few videos I might release might be lower quality. I won't have a lot of content to do because I don't have my mic, I don't have my lights, I don't have my official camera. So it might be lower quality, and I apologize for that. But I want to keep on top of Star Atlas for everyone to keep updated, just like me, right? Just like me. We're all in this together. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you very soon. Ciao for now.